Hello, here's Ascent. It's Blue. This is part 3 of our war recap versus, I don't know, some engineering clan. They thought they could pull the wool over our eyes. They had at least 2 engineered bases and a bunch of .5s. Not that I have anything against .5ing a base. I think it's really smart. They're getting a bit dangerous these days to even do it. Sometimes it doesn't work out in your favor. But really, if you go up a town hall level and you immediately build all the defenses that are new to that town hall level, and you can't beat those defenses yet with your current army, you better train up your army really well. You know, get into that lab and get some stuff. In the meantime, work on your walls and soft things like your barracks and mines and pumps and stuff like that. Like, you're still progressing on your base. You're just doing it smart. But straight up engineering your base, I don't know. You could see in this clan's case, it didn't work out for them. I just wouldn't suggest it. Alright. So we got kind of a cool setup for this base. The CC's a little bit hard to lure. I think it's still going to be done, but just barely. Oh, man. That was really close. Okay, so here's another reason not to put huts in the corner. Has my volume been on this whole time? Is that it makes it easy to draw the troops over to the side. So we're going to go classic Ben here. Distract the clan castle with the golem and attack it from the rear with the archer queen and wizards. It's awesome. So for some reason he threw his wall breakers right into the fire of the wizard tower. If you see where your golems were, or where they are, they're attacking that wall, and it's almost down. So he sent the wall breakers right there. But if you look, and the wizard tower is firing right there also, so he sent the wall breakers right into it. See where the king is right now? That's where you should have sent the wall breakers in. Just past the fire of the wizard. Then they would have made it through. Nonetheless, clan castle is down, enemy queen is down. Those are the 2 main targets for an air attack anyway. So he's got everything well in hand. Nice deep, very deep haste spells. We're not wasting any of it at all. So that's awesome. I love seeing that. The balloons aren't clumping up too much either. We've got the rage over the town hall. I think he was expecting more Teslas to be up around near the town hall. I don't know what's there. It's probably giant bombs. Because I only see 1 explosion over by this king. So it's probably giant bombs in there. I think he was expecting Teslas there. And I probably would have too. But it worked out. Alright, so that's that for that attack. Another awesome attack, Ben. It might all be air attacks from here on up. Let's see. Ben, okay. Cody versus 7. Cody had a tough match. You know, he had to hit this. Oh, that's okay, Cody. Yeah, he had a tough call in this one. I'm not sure what those balloons were for. I think maybe he was trying to get in there and lure the clan castle, but he got 2 defenses down. So that's kind of cool, I guess. There, that's what he's trying to do. Okay, but anyway, 2 defenses are already down. There, again, another reason not to put corner huts. Easy to lure the troops away. So here's a big mistake. He's wasting a lot of time luring those troops all the way down to the other side. He already had them lured out. And they're no farther away from the base as when they were up there anyway. So there's really no point in doing that. He could have just started the attack. So what he's doing is he's engaging the clan castle troops in an area of the base that's not the most beneficial. It would have been better to do what Ben had done and engage the clan castle troops and the enemy queen simultaneously. Because then a lot of the time, you can set the poison down on all of them. The poison's got a pretty big radius these days. They actually increased it from what it started out as. Yeah, I've always really loved the poison spell. It's a great idea. So yeah, you know, we got our spells used pretty well. You know, they were nice and deep. They weren't wasted. They weren't, you know, all overlapped on top of each other. So, you know, Cody really tried his best, and you can't blame him. As a Town Hall 10 against another Town Hall 10, it can be tough sometimes. If you're struggling like that, I would suggest an HGHB attack. You know, get some giants, get some healers, get some hogs, some rage and heal spells, and then ask for some level 3 bowlers for your clan castle. It's a really good attack. I've showed it on the channel too. Recently also, Spicy Wiener did it. I hope I can monetize this video because of that name. I'm not sure, don't block me. Okay, anyway, yeah. He should have attacked from where Ben attacked from. Okay, let's show Beaver. I hope I can still get monetized for saying that too. You guys, what are you making me say? Okay. Oh, cool, Beaver. Nice, look at that. Okay, so... Wow, awesome. So we got the giant doing some tanking, and the healers are keeping it alive. As soon as the giant dies, which it eventually will, the healers will snap to the bowlers. He set them all apart to try to make some funneling happen, and he wanted the heroes to go inward, which they didn't, unfortunately. I think he just didn't set it wide enough. This is becoming a more and more... Oh, look, the heroes are going in. Except for the king. Just the queen is. Okay, well, that's cool. So this is becoming a lot more popular attack style. Just set massive amounts of bowlers and witches down the two sides of the base. Like huge funneling troops. And they'll reach into the base a bit and start picking stuff off, and send your heroes with a few troops down the middle of the base and just gut it out while everything's distracted. It can work. On the Forumers versus Reddit live stream, which was fun to watch, a lot of them did that style of attack. So Beaver realized what was happening, and you see he's still got that jump left, but I knew what he was doing. And I knew he knew what he was doing, and I knew that he knew that I knew what he was doing. What he was doing, he saw that his basic funnel was a bit, didn't really work that well, it was a bit of a failure. So what he wanted was to use that jump a lot earlier. He would have used it to just have some mobility once he got into his to the main part of his attack. He probably would have put it like around there. But he saw that so many troops were going around the base, more than he anticipated. He held on to it. Man, that was awesome. So he held on to that jump spell and used it instead of panicking and just dropping it randomly. He used it when it would actually be useful. So yeah, it's all about making those snap judgments sometimes. Beaver getting another 6 stars for us, which is common. This is kind of a weird base. It could be hard to reach those. It could be really hard to reach those expos in the middle. But I think we can do it. So we got a good kill squad here. This is what I like to use. Wow, those wall breakers made it in so nicely. Now, Here's a bit of a problem with this attack. Look how easy the clan castle would have been to lure. All he could have done was just set one archer down to empty it out and then engage it with your troops. So I'm kind of wondering why he didn't. Probably a double poison will be able to take care of them. And I'm waiting for that to come down. Why he hasn't poisoned them yet, I don't know. Maybe he felt bad for them. So yeah, that poison was way late. You should be using that a lot earlier. And there, now they're out of it. That whole time that they were just there, they were just standing right there, attacking that lava hound, and you could have been doing it. Or you could have lured them down to where your kill squad is. That's the point of a kill squad. If you're doing an air attack, you need a kill squad to kill the enemy queen and the clan castle troops. But anyway, awesome double skeleton spell. Wow, look at them all. They chopped the town hall down to bits. Okay, we got a lot of pops and a lot of skeletons on the field. I'm glad there weren't any wizard towers left. Awesome, Beaver. Thank you for the 6 stars. Here we are. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about. With this warden, I am just peeling away a couple light buildings because I don't want my troops to wander up off to the left there. They might go up to the right, but with the spacing of the mortar, I didn't think so. Anyway, so we got wall breakers in, and I like to use the Eternal Tome when the wall breakers are still within the radius, because they'll safely run in and lure out the clan castle troops. You saw how early I put the poison down on them. I didn't double it up because I was thinking that there might be air spells or air skeletons in here. So there we go. My king went wide. He went swinging around, but I don't mind when he does that, just because you know, he picks up a lot of extra buildings for me. So here we go. Look how far in advance I used the haste spells. That keeps me from fumbling around and guessing where the troops will go. I've already mapped out where they're gonna go. Like I'm not wondering about where they're going to go. They're balloons. They go toward defenses. So I just think on my head, if it hits that one, where it'll go next. There, there, there. And I place the spells accordingly, ahead of time. They don't last forever, of course, but, you know, they last long enough that that the balloons within them do their job. So, you know, that attack wasn't too special. They didn't even have Infernos, because they were trying to keep their war weight low, but it looked like they were ready to drop them. I think they were just hanging on to 0.5 a little long. And I kinda am too with Blue Destroyer, but I'm not confident enough with my heroes yet. So yeah, all the attacks from here on are the same, so I'll just show them, just for fun, and not do so much commentary on them. This base is kind of cool, though. I was a little worried about it, to be honest. Yeah, if you ever want to chat or anything like that, you can join us on Band. It's an app. It's got a gray and green and white logo, and it just says Band, and there's a line under it, or a band. And yeah, you can get a hold of me. You know, directly message me right on my phone. Now, the reason I use it is because I need to coordinate with my co-leaders. You know, sometimes I need them to send messages and, you know, this and that kind of stuff. So, here's the thing. I'm not going to promote anyone to co-leader if they're not already on Band. And I only talk about Band on the YouTube channel because I need co-leaders to be watching the channel, because they help people loon goes down right about now. Because they need to know what kind of strategies I'm focusing on and like how we explain it to people, what they should be attacking, like, if that makes sense. You know, we don't want to give people misinformation, or we don't want to explain something to someone one certain way, and then someone comes in later and explains it a different way and they don't understand. So it's good to be using, you know, common explanations. I guess, yeah, I guess that's it. Another point, I suppose, is I kind of always enjoy these, you know, little host cleaning sessions at the end of videos. I don't really do the play-by-play for my attacks, since they're always lava loon. So, you know, can't really go over that too many times. Set the kill squad to take out the queen and clan castle. Set the hounds, set the loons, set the spells, you know, not much to it. The real effort in a lava loon attack is before the attack starts. It's all in the scouting. So, yeah, there's not much need to do the play-by-play on it. Yeah, I see a lot of times I'll sign on, like I'll wake up or I'll come back from work or on a lunch break or something, and there's a whole bunch of join requests that are unattended. People just leave them hanging. Like they're waiting for me to show up and decide or something. If you're an elder, or if you're a co-leader, I've given you the ability to accept or reject people. So do it. I've given you that ability because I trust you to make the right decision. Yeah. So if you're not using the ability that I gave you, why did I even bother giving it to you, you know? Like, if you don't appreciate it, or, you know, if you can't tell what kind of people to accept into the clan, well, you don't have to wait around. You don't have to ask me. Just have a look through the clan, you know? If you're worried that accepting a Town Hall 5 might be too weak a person to accept in, look through the clan for a Town Hall 5. Do we have one? Pretty sure we do. I'd accept a Town Hall 1. I'd accept someone who started on their first day. I don't care. Because I want to build people up, you know? I want to take people who are kind of low level and build them up. I'll feed you all the troops you want. Doesn't matter to me. I don't need the loot anymore. Everything on my base is maxed except for my heroes. So yeah, I'll give you all the loot you want, or all the troops you want. And in return, you know, grow your base, get strong, get good at the game, and we can enjoy wars together. That's how you make a clan, and that's how you make loyal members. Members that you helped out when they were in need. Okay, I'll get you in a second, Slayer. Yeah, you're right, great job. Slayer really pulled it out because he was up against some tough bases. You know, one was a totally engineered Town Hall 8 with pretty crazy Teslas for a little guy like him. And the other one was just kind of a normally made base. But you know what? He wasn't scared. He didn't run away. He formulated a plan and implemented it to the best of his ability. And then with his other base, smashed everything anyway. 15 minutes. What good is a 15-minute war? That's silly. Jokers. Alright, so that's that. I was pointing out everyone else's fails. So let's point out my fail. Here. Enjoy. I'm not proud of this. I knew things would get a bit hectic in the bottom portion of this base. I figured my bowlers could take good care of it. I wanted to get those camps out of the way. There you go. The clan castle wasn't too hard to deal with. I was hoping to get the Inferno down with my queen. I don't think I did, though. So yeah, this is a cool base. It was, you know, it was well made. And I had a plan enough, at least, to defeat it. So that was good. But I don't know. Maybe I should have gone in from the lower side, not from the side that I did. But the sweeper was still down at the bottom. Like the best side right now would have been the southeast side if the sweeper wasn't pointing that way. So, you know, what are you gonna do? I got a lot of the bass down. At this point I was a little lost. I maybe didn't make the right choice. I could have gotten that expo down as well with the freeze, but the Warden packs quite a punch too. I just wanted to make sure I got it in time, so I sort of just smashed it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's nice to have over 260 subscribers now. I'm really happy about that. That's kind of cool. I didn't think I'd get more than like 50 at a time, you know, that'd be a full clan. It's pretty much just for the clan anyway. You know, to show you what kind of strategies I want people using. And to have a, you know, just common strategy talk. But, yeah, it's turned out to be a lot more fun than that. I really like making the graphics for the thumbnails. I like having the background music and stuff like that. I really dig this song. It's, if you want to find it, it's Cold Funk by Kevin MacLeod. It's, just royalty-free music. So it's fun. So that's that. Congratulations on another awesome war, everyone. We're doing really well. We've faced quite a few engineers at this point, and, you know, here's another one. So, yeah, I'm really glad that we pulled it out against them. Good job, everyone. Thank you.